Alright folks, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. I am David at Drone2 Robotics, and today we're going to be going over the top 3 best low-cost and best quality drones. So all these drones are going to cost you $30 or under. So whether you are getting these as a gift or just buying them for yourself, these are all excellent choices. None of these drones I would consider being bad. Just some have better features and some maybe just a little bit better than the others. But all of these are excellent drones. So any of these options are going to be excellent. Now, you may have already searched for drones under $50 or $30, whatever you searched for, and the number is endless. I mean, literally endless. And you're like, oh my goodness, which drone do I get? Oh my gosh, there are so many. And you don't want to get one that all of a sudden breaks 20 minutes after you get it, it explodes. And you don't know which one to get. There are too many drones to pick from. So I think I have narrowed it down to the top 3 best. In my opinion, these are based off of customer reviews, and some of these I own personally. Now, let's get into the video. Starting off at number 3, Holystone HS190. The only reason this one is at the bottom of my list is because it is so tiny. My goodness, it is so tiny. And now if you are familiar with drones and you know how to run them perfectly, I'd probably recommend this one number 1. It's just so tiny. If you're not really familiar with them, if it flies off any distance pretty much and you don't see it land, good luck finding it. It is like a micro drone. Unless you're flying at night, which it has really good lights, but good luck finding it. It is just way too small, in my opinion, and easy to lose. It has, of course, it is foldable. It folds right and fits in its controller there. It can also charge from its controller. It can charge from the wall. It has about an 8 to 10 minute battery life. Not bad, I'd say. I really like it. The control is excellent. I mean, super smooth, super responsive. I absolutely love the control. It is absolutely amazing. Of course, it does come with blade guards. It doesn't show blade guards, but I mean, sure, it comes with them, so you don't have to worry about them as much, crashing into the wall or something. And it is very durable. I've ran it into several things and had basically no issues. Just be careful when taking the blades off of them, because the blades are so tiny and the pieces are so easy to lose. So that's why this one is number 3 instead of number 1. Quality-wise, I'd have to recommend probably number 1, but it is just so small and not ideal, especially if a kid's flying it or something. It's a good chance he could lose it and never find it again. Now, in place number 2, so close, I do not personally own this one. Excellent customer review. The HS210, about a 10 to 12 minute battery life. This one's a little bit more of a boxy kind of drone. It comes in multiple colors, blue, I think, green, red. Multiple colors you can get this one in. It's boxed in, so it's completely safe. You're not gonna probably break any blades on this one. It's completely boxed in. It does come, of course, with extra blades, but I don't even know if you need them. It looks pretty boxed in. It looks pretty sturdy as well. The only reason this is not number 1 is, personally, it's just because I don't own it, and customers have said that just on reviews, they're excellent, but then there's been several reviews where they've had some issues with, and even on some videos that I've watched, it has a little bit control issues. It's not quite as stable as like the HS190 would be. It's not 100% responsive, which is kind of a major thing because you need response immediately. So maybe not the So the HS210 is definitely recommended, just not probably as good a response time as the HS190. But overall, I'd say a very, very decent drone. And now for place number 1, Holystone HS170. The Holystone HS170 is by far the absolute drone I would pick. Absolutely, I love this one. I've had it for 2 years now, or approaching 2 years. I've had basically no issues with it. I absolutely love this drone. 8 to 10 minute battery life, but you can get multiple batteries with it if you want to. As many batteries if you want. Batteries are replaceable. Unlike the HS190, where the battery, I think I may have forgot to mention that. So the HS190, its battery is stuck in it and unable to replace. Now something like the 240 and the 170's battery, you can put it in and put it back out, and it's super simple. You can get a bunch of new batteries, so you're not restricted to just one flight time. You can put a bunch of new batteries in these drones. So, and the HS170 is by far the toughest. I've ran it into numerous things. I've crashed it. I've even, oh yeah, check this video out. I'll have a link to it in the comments. I lost it for, by the way, this is not I'm telling the 100% truth. I lost it from about 5 or 6 months. During the winter months, I was flying it, and the sun got in my eyes. It was windy, and the drone took off, and I thought it was gone forever. 5 or 6 months later, I find it's about 200 or 300 yards from where I thought it was, flipped upside down in the grass, covered in grass. I plug a new battery into it, and it takes off and flies like a champ. You guys are absolutely going to have to watch that video. Link in the comments. And I'm not saying this would necessarily be your case. I might have just gotten incredibly lucky with it, but it is incredibly easy to control. Go, wait, Dave, except you lost it. Advice: basically do not fly drones on incredibly windy days. Is so nice about it. The only thing I will have to mention is be careful when taking the propellers off. Like, say if you accidentally break a propeller, which is, it can happen. So when you take the propeller off, make sure you use that tool, because if you do not use that tool, there's a good chance you could pull the motor out, and then that is an issue. So just use the tool, hold down the motor, and pop the propeller off, and you should be good to go. So, number 3 place, Holystone HS190. Second place, Holystone HS240. And first place, totally recommend this, is the HS170. All of these are Holystone drones, by the way. Holystone seems to make the best low-cost and best quality drones you can possibly buy. And all of this, of course, is in my opinion and personal experience. But Connor, my friend Connor, we do have done some videos together, and my friend Lane, we've done some videos together as well. We both love the HS170. We all three own them, and even my brother, he owns it. And we all, I guess that'd be 4 of us, we all 4 absolutely love these drones. They are freaking amazing. And if you haven't checked out their channels yet, please go check out their channels. It would help me out a ton, and I'm sure they'd appreciate it. I guess it's not just my personal opinion. Connor, Lane, and Devin, they all love it. So you can take our advice. Believe me, I've been into drones for 7 years now. You can trust me. I love them. So if somehow it breaks and it didn't come broken in the box, or if you crash it into a pool or run it over with a car and it broke somehow, none of those things happened to it, just don't blame me. Actually, it would be right for you to blame me. Huh. All right, I guess that pretty much wraps this up. So until next time, this is Drone 2 Robotics.